Alright guys, so the new LF Kefla finally in Legends. Obviously, we did expect it from the teaser and that we got the other day. It was, I wouldn't say obvious on, the image itself, but I think definitely the teaser they gave us with the wording. Yeah, it was directly from the episode, right? So it made a lot of sense. But yeah, obviously the banner's up now. Frost is on here as well, which is a little bit expected in a way. Like, I did sort of think Frost could make an appearance, but it is still a bit weird, to say the least. The actual banner itself, I would probably say, this actually may sound weird coming from me, because obviously I hate Ultra banners, but I actually think the Ultra banners, like, for Frieza and Goku, are probably better than Kefla's. To me, like, Kefla herself and Frost look good, I'll say that, they definitely look good. The other featured units, I just don't see any use for them. Like, yeah, Red UI Goku could be good, obviously, or, yeah, good as a bench unit, probably. But other than that, is it worth the rest? I don't think so, unless we see a Zenkai maybe for Goku and Frieza. Do I think that's going to happen? Probably not, but I guess it is possible at the same time. If that happens, I'll obviously make the banner probably 10 times better, I would say. But at the moment, if I had to, like, I'll obviously do a summoner skip video anyway. But if I had to tell you right now whether I'd recommend summoning or skipping, I'd probably say skip. I just don't see the real benefits in this banner, to be honest. Like I said, if you get Kefla, huge win. Any other units is like, meh. You're not getting any rewards ever, right? Even the unfeatured units, unfeatured Sparkings, there's not really anyone good on that either. So it's a bit of a weird banner, considering this is, well, I guess it does make sense, because it is obviously the first banner after Anniversary, because now the Anniversary's officially ended. Well, is it still after Party? I think it's officially ended, so that does suck. But it doesn't, well, it does suck actually in these trashy units here that I don't need. But yeah, there is a new event as well that's out, which I'll probably get done maybe tomorrow. But yeah, probably tomorrow, because it'll probably be a long video. It's sort of like, to me it looks like in like the Legend, like the Anniversary Tower thing again. It's just a little bit different this time. But the only thing that I can tell that looks like it's probably going to suck is it looks like you have to have these new units, either the Kefla or Frost, to really smash the event out, which, I mean, there could be more bonus characters just by looking at the, the promo. That's what it looks like it's going to be. Hey, we got Kefla that multi, just the wrong Kefla. That one could get a Zenkai though, I could see that happening. But obviously the Zenkai will be next week, so we have a bit of time just to wait and see who it's going to be. I don't know who else it could be. Like, Red Kefla makes sense to me. I would say Red MUI Goku could potentially get one. Maybe, because, yeah, it would, would it be possible to drop now, or would they save it for, like, Anniversary or Legends Fest? Because he's definitely, like, that sort of level of hype. But to make the celebration better, I think they probably do need to do that. I've seen a few people on Twitter and that say as well we could see an Ultra for the celebration. I would say don't expect anything like that just yet. Purely because 2 Ultras for Anniversary is obviously quite a fair bit. In terms of like the resource department and stuff like that in Legends, like the development side. So I don't expect an Ultra yet, but I guess anything could happen. If I was to say when to expect an Ultra next, probably not till maybe another month or so, or maybe not until Legends Fest. No, we should see maybe 1 or 2 in between there, surely. I'm not sure, because we also got that big update coming out as well, for the supporters update, which I'll probably do a video discussing that as well. Then is it supporters or helpers? Will they tease in the last Legends information video? I personally think it could be like, I don't know if you guys have played it before. It's the 7 Deadly, it's just like it's a Grand Cross. I think it's, the 7 Deadly Sins game on mobile, right? And if I remember correctly, I haven't played it in a while, but you have like your starter characters, for example. So like in Legends, you have your starter characters. But you can have like a supporter friend as well, or like a helper. So let's say, for example, make it easier. If you picked Goku, right? So you got Goku as your character you pick for your party, and then your supporter, you'd pick like Goten or Gohan. And they would give, obviously, a bit more of a buff because they got a good friendship link, right? So that could be what I think it could be about the supporters link. If that's not it, maybe a friend system update, but at the same time, I don't think a friend system update would be that big of a deal to sort of be at that level, unless the friend system overhaul gets like a massive overhaul, which I think it definitely deserves anyway, because like, other than, actually, what's it used for? Other than actually like being friends on there, the only other benefit they did have in there was the full power battle, and with the full power battles, you used to be able to have like a friend, select a few characters, so 4 characters help you out in the full power battles, and that's pretty much it. Other than, well, I guess Shenron codes as well. That's obviously another help, but that's like twice a year, so it's not like a common thing. So unless they do like a massive overhaul on that, who knows? Well, actually, maybe that could be the supporters. You can bring a friend to help out in the team as like an extra boost. So you could have like 7 characters in general, like in total, but the 7th characters from like your friend's account, sort of thing, or whoever they set. Actually, could that be really broken? That could be, because if you could use that as like a second leader slot as a friend, that could be really overpowered. So maybe they won't do that, but I think that would be cool. But then I guess at the same time, you have to make sure your friends are fairly active, because depending if how good that buff is, you might desperately need like really good friend leads and stuff. So maybe that's not it. I don't know, I'm just thinking of like many possibilities of what it could be, because they didn't really tease much. They did say in August we'll get more info, so I'm assuming the next Legends information video will probably be, what do we think, in 2 weeks? I'm just trying to think. So next week will be in August, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So yeah, next week's pretty much covered. That'll be a Zenkai for whoever it's going to be. Yeah, I'll probably do another video talking about that. So we got Zenkai next week, and then the week after is most likely a new unit. Maybe, if not, it could be another dead week, which could happen because this is sort of the dry period for Legends. This sort of thing here, like period we're in now. So that could happen, but if not, that means in 2 weeks' time we should get another LF, or I guess just to say on the safe side, an Ultra. If that's the case, the Legends information video could be in 2 weeks' time, and then they can talk about the update there as well. But they didn't say when in August we'll see this video, or when they're going to talk about this info, more about supporters. So at the moment, we got a little bit to wait until we officially know what's coming, but that's all part of the fun, right? Especially with these summons, these summons are a lot of fun. But I can't really complain too much about my summons. If you have watched my account showcase video, I did talk about more in depth on how my luck went at anniversary. I've pretty much got all the units now 14 starred. So I think the only 2 units that I haven't got done yet is Ultra Super Saiyan Goku and Ultra Frieza. Frieza I can get done when we get the 1000 Z power from what do you call it, the pack. Once I get that, I can get it done. I'm only 1000 off, luckily, so I can easily get him done. Goku, I'm chasing my last dupe now, and by the time I'm recording this, I'm like 220k CC deep, so I am fairly deep in the banner, and it's not a fun time. But I guess the YouTuber luck doesn't pull in all the time, Like, to be honest, this anniversary for me has been my luckiest summons ever, I'd say, in Legends. Like, well, let me rephrase that. My best ever summon, like, yeah, in a certain period of time, right? Because definitely I've had really good summons before. Like, Ultra Janemba I got fairly lucky with. Like, anniversary, I've had, part 1, I got really good luck. Part 2, really good luck. Part 3, dropped off. Well, I got good luck for Frieza, but Goku, I'm just getting... I'm literally getting destroyed on Goku's banner. But I can't really complain too much, because, it has been good up until then. Usually, like, my videos for summons are typically like this one here. But since obviously a lot of people did want my full live reaction to my summons, I thought I'd start doing that more. But the reason why I don't like to put all my summons in is, as you can probably tell, well, depending if we get lucky or not, it could be a really long video, right? So usually in my shafts, if I like struggle to get the new unit, it will take me like anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour to get the new unit, if I'm like getting shafted. So that's typically why I like to sort of speed up my summon videos, is just because if I'm watching it, for example, I don't want to be waiting, hours and hours sort of thing, and well, not hours and hours, but you know what I mean, like waiting ages in a video to see something good on the screen. Like, hey, we got a Nimbus Cloud there, but I bet you, I bet you won't see anything cool here from this animation. Who knows, the game might surprise me here, but I highly doubt it. But yeah, in terms of getting Kefla, I don't know how deep I'll probably go in the banner. I might try and get it to 7 stars, or I might just leave it as whatever stars I get in this video and just like slowly put Z power into it, sort of thing. I think that might be the best bet to do. Just because I went pretty deep on Anniversary, so I don't usually like to chase dupes. Like, typically if I want to go for the 14 stars, I only really do it for like Anniversary, Legends Fest, and if it's like a unit I really want. Other than that, I'm usually fine with just getting them once, sort of thing. But all depends. Like, I like to try and get them to 7 stars, but depending how the luck goes, I'll just go, yeah, that will do. You know, especially when you think of like how many summons you do, and just like how trash luck you get during it. It's just it's not very enjoyable to do, right? Or even watch at this point. I mean, unless you like watch me get shafted on these summons, and hey, I'm happy if you want to watch the whole thing. You know, obviously it's just, I mean, I guess I could do like mini cool edits in between, but like, yeah, I just don't think there's any point doing that. By the way, I think that's the first ever time I got like two Sparkings that are like pretty much, they dropped at the same time, didn't they? The Goten and Trunks. I'm pretty sure they did. That actually might be one of the rarest summons I've done in terms of getting stuff like that. Definitely an interesting one, we'll say that. By the way, that Pycon I did used to like with animations, but I've gotten that many times, I don't like that Pycon unit anymore. Would he be coming up in a Zenkai? No, probably not. Probably a Plat Equipment. Not Plat Equipment, probably an equipment soon, but I always say Plat Equipment, I'm just so used to Ultras and that. Space background, anything interesting here? Probably not. So the one animation I haven't got in, I can't even remember the last time I got it actually, is the screen dimension shatter, or screen crack, whatever you want to call it. You know, where Broly and Vegeta Blue clash and then it sort of cracks the screen. I guess dimension shatter is probably the best way to describe it. So I haven't got that in quite a fair while. So obviously that would guarantee KELFA, which is sort of what I'm hoping for. I think that'll probably lighten up the video, but whether we get it or not, who knows. I haven't got it. I'd probably say, did I get an Anniversary? No, I don't think I did I? I think it was before Anniversary I got it. But hey, we could have a lot of summons here, so we could have a chance. But I did get the Beast Gohan animation, so I know, well, I would assume that's in these summons, are they? Like, would they be on these banners? Or is that just an Anniversary thing? Surely not. I'm assuming Beast is still in here. It would be stupid if it was just Anniversary worthy sort of thing. Like Anniversary or anything. Jacko's shit, but I hate Green Skies. If you want to skip Green Skies, it's usually because they're dead multis. You know, you can get good luck off Green Skies, obviously. It's just, typically for me, it's just dead multis, so I just instantly skip to get over and done with, sort of thing. But usually with me, if I skip the multi, I typically get the new unit then, which is really weird. I don't know how it works, but like it would be like a completely dead animation. I'm like, alright, skip, and I get the new unit. It's so I'm hoping we get the same results today, hopefully. I mean, I won't skip if the animation's really good, like this one here. If I get like Blue Skies, stuff like that, I typically won't skip it just in case, because there is a good chance. Okay, I would assume like Blue Skies has like a 50% chance for a featured unit, I have a feeling. Because like most of the time I get like a Blue Sky animation, I typically get an LF. So I would assume it's like a 50% chance to get it, or it's a really high chance you can get an LF. Or at least featured unit. By the way, I don't even think we've pulled Frost yet, have we? No, I don't think so. Frost is usually, well, the banner units are usually typically harder to get than the LFs, I find, which is weird to think of, but for me, that's typically what I find. I think it's because typically if you get a Sparking, it's not you don't really have the best chance of getting Frost. It's more LFs have a better chance of getting the new LF, just because the rates, well, the units are a bit lower than the Sparkings, obviously. How deep we're actually on the banner? Are we over 20 some K? I think we're probably maybe 25k soon, deep in the banner. So I guess that's not a complete shaft yet. Shaft is all the way to pity, which is 50 coins, I think it is. So typically, a lot of people like to use tickets to try and get the new units, which I've tried before. I did a really good experiment in just to show my luck and how it can work and stuff like that. So with Super 17, obviously this is a while ago I'm talking about now, but with LF Super 17, I was like, right, I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to get the tickets like everyone says to do, and see if I get the new unit, right? I probably went about 70k, it was either 70k or 80k CC just to get Super 17, right? I used tickets in between and didn't get it. Now, if I saved my medals, I could have easily gotten with coins at 50 coins, right? But in total, obviously, I had way more than that just because I went that deep in the banner. But just me getting tickets every single time, yeah, wasted my potential actually guaranteed to get 17. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen if you do that. You know, there's a very good chance you get really lucky and every ticket you use could be a Kefla dupe, right? But if not, you're wasting 5 coins every time, yeah, getting closest to pity, right? So that's sort of how I look at it. It's like, yeah, you can get really good luck and you can definitely get dupes if you can, but if you get shafted, it's going to take even longer to hit the pity. So that's how I look at it. I don't, you know, my recommendation, I'd say wait, try and get as many summons as you can. If you get the unit before pity, yeah, sure, go for tickets right away. But usually what I do is, so let's say for example, I get Kefla at like 40 coins, right? What I'll do is I'll then go in the exchange shop and then I'll get the LFZ power for 30 medals. So 30 medals you get 600 LFZ power. And then if I have Kefla, which obviously, well, like I said, that's what I'll do. Get that in straight into Kefla, that's guaranteed dupe, right? Because 600 LFZ power. So to me, it's just, it's slowly booting her up, but it's also being smart with your medals. If you're just wasting medals and tickets and that, you know, and yet again, and if you don't, well, if you do get Kefla, you do actually get a better value, because you do get double the Z power then. But if you don't, and you wasted a ticket, you could have used the medals to get LFZ power, and then, yeah, it's just tackling it a little bit safer, I would say, instead of just like willy-nilly just try and, you know, try your best sort of thing to try and get them. Yet again, if you if you want to gamble your risk and see if you can get it, go right ahead. I'm not stopping you at all. It's just in my recommendation, I'd rather get the guaranteed dupe or Z power than just try and get your luck going. If that makes sense. But that's typically how I look at a lot of things, and yeah, like I said, with these summons, right? That's why I don't recommend summoning on this banner, because as you can see, we've gone a fair bit of CC into this banner, and we've got nothing good, you know. Like, even, let's say for example, I didn't have Pycon and that, you know, maxed out already. Would you guys think these would be good summons? I would say no, but let me know in the comment section below if you guys think these would be good summons. I don't personally think they would be, because you can't use these units in PvP. You would get obliterated with these units. Revioi Goku would have a chance, I would say, like handling in PvP. But like the others, I just don't see. Goku and Frieza could if they get a Zenkai. Like I said, them getting a Zenkai is for like a 10% chance, I would say. So I wouldn't even worry about that too much. So there's a lot to sort of think about with these banners. That's typically why I like to do sort of largish, I guess sort of big videos for summon skips, because summon or skip videos don't have to be that long like I do. Like I try to make it like 10 minutes long sometimes. But I just like to really compare CC with whether it's actually worth going deeper in this banner or go deeper on. I think the anniversary banners are still up. So I know the 2 ultra ones are still up with the discounts. I don't know about the others if they're still up. So when I do my summon skip video, which probably be straight after this, I'll talk about that. If the others are still up, I probably recommend actually summoning on the LF banners. So I'm assuming the Kaioken, Goku, and Vegeta ones still be up. I would assume that that's only part 2. The part 1 banners might have gone away by now, but yeah, I'll look at that later. And we still have we got Frost yet? And okay, now we got Frost. Okay, so finally after I don't know how much CC we've got, now we've finally got Frost. So I guess, I guess we finally got something good out of these summons so far. The only one good unit, which I don't even know how good he actually is just yet. I haven't really looked fully into his details, but I mean, hey, it's a new unit. I can actually use him, so that's the main thing. Hopefully we get Kefla soon. I'm hoping that we can sort of wrap up these summons, because this is a bit of a long video, but hey, it's worth it's worth seeing the shaft. Right. Anything interesting here? I guess a good thing that I can say about these summons now is if I do get mad, I can actually now officially swear in it, because YouTube have changed a few of their rules and stuff now, so I actually can swear in these videos, which is a lot better in my sake. I mean, I'll try not to swear as much, but at least now I've got the all clear sort of thing. Wow, this is a very interesting animation. When I saw Vegeta flight pop in, I thought probably nothing here, so... You know, is Vegeta going to bring the luck? We're gonna get Kefla here? Maybe? Probably not. Charm? I haven't seen that Charm in a while, actually. Well, not that I can remember. I'll probably skip past him. Some units I remember, and then, like, some units I just totally forget about. Right, anything here? Come on, Kefla. Okay, interesting animation here. Let's see. Is Broly gonna pop in and save the day? Okay, gold text. No Broly, he's gone. He's still in the spaceship coming over. He's still in his pod. Blue Vegeta, okay, it's probably nothing. Okay, Gotenks, I mean, that's cool. Gotenks was another unit I actually put all my Z power into. Some units I like to do that. I don't usually go for many dupes, I just keep putting Z power into it, which I think I'll do for Kefla. Because Kefla to me seems like a really good unit, so I think pumping as much Z power I can would be the best way to go. But I guess if you guys are thinking what units to put Z power into, I guess it all depends on your teams and that, which units you prefer. Like if I had to recommend what to do, probably chuck as much Z power, like LF Z power you can into Kaika and Goku. I think that would be the best bet to do. Because I think he'll age pretty well. I don't know how to say very well, but I think he'd age pretty well. But I think probably the one unit to me is going to stick, well the two that's going to stick out very well to me is probably going to be the Ultras. I think the two Ultras would definitely last all the way to Legends Fest. Maybe even longer, depending on how much of a power creep Legends Fest has. I mean, Legends Fest might not even get a power creep, but just going off of previous celebrations, that typically is what happens. So we'll have to wait and see for that, I guess. A few months away now, but it's always good to start thinking of it, I guess. A lot of Jacko's ship here, and we've actually got nothing in return. Jacko's ship's actually been really helpful for me one time, and that was when I got Ultra Nimbered twice in one multi, and that was because Jacko's ship popped in. Other than that, he hasn't really been very helpful to me, so... Super Saiyan Vegeta, huh? Usually nothing, and it turned out to be nothing. Alright, is this going to be the multi that saves us here? The 700cc, the lucky one. Is it, or is it not? Because this should be... I'm hoping this is the last summon of the video. I don't want to get more CC. Is Broly going to step in and help us? Or is he just going to say, nah, they're not arrive? Broly's here. Okay, we have a chance. So, obviously is guaranteed LF. If we get the screen dimension shutter, guaranteed Kefla. So we're really crossing our fingers for that screen dimension shutter. Come on, Vegeta, crack that dimension. Quick, please. Let's get this video over and done with. And shutter. There we go, nice. Called it. And straight away, Kefla? Okay, now we're cooking, okay. Well, now we can officially wrap up these summons. Well, nearly half an hour just for all these summons. That's, would I count this a shaft? I would say it's like borderline a shaft. Because we haven't hit pity, but we must be close. Okay, I'll call it a shaft. Actually, we're really close to pity. So we'll get this LZ power, put that straight into Kefla, start preparing her up. So, I mean, I could use it for another unit there, but I think Kefla probably is the best unit to pick there, like I said. So, she's now 4 stars, that's nice. Should we try? We'll try a ticket, summon. I don't think we'll get a Kefla dupe. If we do, huge win. If not, I'm not really too bothered by it. So, let's see, is our luck going to be in our favour, or are we just going to get shafted? I have a feeling the shaft is yeah, looks dead. Gohan. Nice, it's not what we want, but fair enough, I guess. So let's see, does she have an alt art? I'm hoping she has an alternative art. Let's see, anything different here? I mean, her art does look really good. There we go, the alt art. That looks actually really good. But yeah, that's gonna be today's video, guys. If you guys like this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you as I win the next one.